Welcome to Thought for January the 23rd. Our readings are taken from Genesis 38, Psalm 41 to 43, and Matthew chapter 25. And our thought is, You know neither the day nor the hour. Today we have three parables in our chapter 25 in Matthew, which all convey fundamentally the same lesson. The fact that there are three shows how extremely important the message is. Those who read the Bible regularly will know them well, and we must beware of knowing them too well, lest the message lose its power to stir our conscience. The first one is of the 10 virgins. Half are called wise, but what made them wise as they waited in the darkness for the cry, "Here is the bridegroom, come out to meet him"? The wise had brought a reserve of oil for their lamps. What does the oil represent? Our conclusion is it represents faith. How terrible to run short of or completely out of faith when the midnight cry is heard. Faith cannot be second-hand. It cannot be replenished in a moment. The second parable is about the talents the master gives to his servants to use while he is away. They represent, we suggest, the abilities and opportunities to represent the master in his absence. The final parable is of sheep and goats and of his glorious throne when the master returns. Then and only then will it be made plain for all to see which are sheep and which are goats. In the Middle East, of course, they look very much the same. The goats will be blind to their failings. "Lord," they will say, "when did we see you hungry or thirsty, or a stranger, or naked, or sick, or in prison, and did not minister to you?" Verse 44. And he will say, "Truly, as you did not do it to one of the least of these, you did not do it to me." Verse 45. Put as simply as possible, this is telling us we are either Christ-centered or self-centered. We must ask ourselves, am I labouring effectively in his vineyard or not? It seems to many of our age group as grandparents that the Lord is delaying his coming. But the reason is that the final ingathering is not yet quite complete. Still there is room. And the master said, "Go out to the highways and hedges, that my house may be filled." So let Christ's challenging words at the end of this parable about the virgins illuminate our minds. "Watch therefore, for you know neither the day nor the hour." This request is more important than ever, for the storm clouds illumining human helplessness are greater than ever, and the wise virgins need to be together whenever they can. But what are they to watch for? We will read tomorrow of Jesus in the garden with his disciples and his request, "Watch with me, watch and pray. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak." Chapter 26, verses 40 to 41. Let us meditate on the kind of watching Jesus was referring to. Thank you once again for joining us for Thought for the Day, where together we can open up the pages of God's Word, remembering that they are a lamp to our feet and a light to our path.